Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. Karoo, get it together! I must have only lost consciousness for a second, but as I open my eyes, I realise we're surrounded by the dark sea. Demonbane is swiftly being drawn to the depths of the ocean, swallowed by the tsunami. This is bad. The sea is Dagon's domain. We're at a clear disadvantage here. Damn! Using the power of our leg shields, we begin to ascend, and the energy blasts away the water surrounding Demonbane with countless bubbles. Aided by our auxiliary thrusters, the energy pushes us through the sea. Visibility's poor. I don't see Dagon anywhere, and we could be attacked from any direction. I extend my senses 360 degrees, preparing for the inevitable assault. I feel something approaching, the water rippling with its immensity. It's behind us. I spin round and let rip with the Vulcans. The bullets slice through the water, scoring direct hits on the huge, swiftly moving shape. The creature dives frantically to flee the barrage. You're not getting away. I shift the energy of my leg shields to pursue the enemy, but then... Something hits us from behind, and the cockpit shakes violently. What the hell? I try to turn around, but the machine can't move. Something immense has latched to Demonbane and is squeezing with incredible strength. What the... I managed to twist Demonbane's head enough to get a look at the thing that's holding us. And the enormous monster that appears on the main monitor is... Dagon. How? But there's no mistaking that huge scaly shell. Its great tentacles are wrapped around Demonbane, holding us in their irresistible grip. The evil face of the sea demon is right before our eyes. But then... what just ran away from us? Could Demon have gotten behind Demonbane so quickly? If so, then its speed is insane. No! That's not Dagon! Huh? Before I can ask what she means, another huge creature appears in front of us, charging like a torpedo. And its shape is... what the hell? There are two Dagons? That fiend has summoned his mate! Mate? The one holding us is the Hydra, Dagon's consort. Dagon the father and Hydra the mother. The Deep Ones worship them together. That's fucking cheating! A second impact rocks Demonbane, this one far more powerful than the last. A muffled boom echoes through the ocean as Dagon's charging body slams Demonbane's armour. Small explosions shake the cockpit and water begins pouring in through the cracks. Shit, we're being flooded. Don't fuck with me! Still in the Hydra's grasp, I raise Demonbane's power to maximum, putting as much energy to the shields as they can hold. Demonbane struggles to break free, our strength waning, wearing the monsters. That's warring with the monsters, Richard. Demonbane's power is just a little greater, and we manage to force a tiny opening in the Hydra's death grip. Seizing this chance, I throw a desperate kick. Despite my sloppy form, the kick makes contact with Dagon, and at the instant I release all of the explosive energy built up in Demonbane's leg shields. Dagon is sent reeling as the Atlantis strike blasts the water away with its power, forming a vacuum in the middle of the ocean. The water immediately rushes to fill the vacuum, creating a raging whirlpool. It sweeps up Demonbane and the Hydra in its merciless flow. The Hydra releases Demonbane, unable to maintain its grip in the violent current. Using our remaining thrust, I power free of the whirlpool and charge after Dagon. You okay, Al? Yes, but this battle isn't going well. I survey the surroundings. Dagon and the Hydra are swimming together, maintaining a moderate distance as they circle Demonbane, looking for an opening. What's next? The stalemate continues, both sides looking for an opportunity to attack. It's the sea demons who break the silence first. The two monsters suddenly draw their massive bodies together, and a charge begins to occur. Change begins to occur. They turn their bellies to each other, reaching out with their tentacles. And the ringling members twine together and then... What? Their bodies break apart with countless tentacles, leaving only the shells behind. The vast swarms of flesh join, meld, and become one body. A mating ritual, foul and horrible, awakens some irrepressible primal loathing within me. The ghastly mass of tentacles writhes, retrieving its shells. The eyes of the other glow menacingly under the carapace. It's all over, and the body, its body, stretches. No way. The tangled mess of countless tentacles weaves itself into a body. Dagon and the Hydra have combined into one monstrous deity, and with all of its demonic power focused upon Demonbane, it undulates like some vast underwater dragon. The sea demon roars, and the power of its voice blasts through the water, boiling the sea with its fury. Al, what the hell is that thing? Even I'm surprised. Fucking enlarging on me. Anyway, let's call it the Combined Monster Gondora. Enough foolishness, it's coming! Oh, and I was serious too. Gondora, tentative, charges with a great roar, its bulk churning up the sea. Even though it's doubled in size, its speed hasn't dropped at all. Hell, if anything, it's faster than before. I can't evade such speed. My only choice is counterattack. Scimitar of Barzai, grant power! A shining crescent appears before Demonbane, its brilliance burning away the darkness of the sea. Arcane symbols appear along the blade of light, and the Scimitar of Barzai materializes. I grab it with both hands and prepare, and I shift my mind to overdrive, feeding more and more power to the Scimitar. Gondora's massive head fills the monitor. It's only a second away. Faster than I can think about, I'm already swinging my Scimitar, and the blade slices through the water, meeting Gondora's body head-on. My blade It does this occasionally. You get the same line of text twice. Buggers up my flow. A column of water bursts from the sea, reaching high to the heavens. I find myself looking down upon it, the storm-tossed water spread out far beneath me. I'm flying. Gondora's ramming attack has blown us completely out of the ocean. Much of Demonbane's armour has been crushed. It's a miracle the cockpit's still safe. With the power of the Scimitar, the strength of a barrier field have been only a little weaker. Just thinking about it gives me the chills. The distance we've been thrown is staggering. While we fly over the water, the land swiftly approaching. We crash from this height at speed. It won't be pretty. Terminius Criterius! The energy of Demonbane's leg shields repels against the gravity with all its might, dropping our speed rapidly. I shift position, prepare for landing, and we smash to the beach. The shock of our impact and the energy of our leg shields gouge a great crater in the dunes. And in the midst of the roaring sand, Demonbane stands, firm and tall. All our efforts couldn't completely cancel out the damage. Cancel out the damage? What the hell is wrong with your voice? Couldn't completely cancel out the damage. The Demonbane's manoeuvring and motor systems are showing many errors. Damage from the monster's attack too is heavy. The longer this battle continues, the less chance we have of winning. It's coming from the front! As Al speaks, I can see the shape of the enormous fish creature nearing the shore. The swiftly approaching behemoth is surrounded by a sort of haze. It's blood. The monster's blood mixing with the sea. Yet despite the vast quantity of blood flowing from its wounds, Gondora shows no sign of slowing down. Yeah, but what's that old line? If you can make God bleed, is he really God? Looks like he's feeling it too. Let's give him one more. I raise the Scimitar again, feeding power to the blade. I'll cut Gondora in two the moment it hits the beach. Come on, you fish monster. Let's see how you do on land. The ocean explodes as the sea demon rears its vast bulk of the water and leaps onto Demonbane. Saya! It's a solid hit, and through my control sticks I can feel the blade cleaving flesh. Gondora falls to the ground in half, splashing massive amounts of blood everywhere. We've won! I sigh with relief. My tension evaporates. You fool, it's still alive! Huh? By the time I feel the chill run up my spine, it's too late. Haven't you learned yet? I'm sorry, I'm referencing Pacific Rim again, but the check for a pulse scene where they're walking away from a monster is like, I think it's dead, but I think we should check for a pulse. So they turn around and empty a clip into it. No pulse. Four enormous tentacles skewer Demonbane from both sides, piercing its head, arms, torso and legs. Fire and silver blood erupt from the damaged parts. Demonbane falls to its knees, its blood staining the sand silver. Damn! We were careless. Shit. So that's how it is. Dagon and the Hydra stare mockingly down upon Demonbane, once again two separate enemies. They split, just as I cut them. They pull their tentacles out, but the damage is too heavy for Demonbane to stand. Right before the stricken Demonbane's eyes, Dagon and the Hydra begin to combine again. This is bad, Karoo! The combined monster raises its tentacles slowly, as though mocking us. In the state Demonbane's in now, a direct hit from those huge tentacles pulverizes. Shit! Are we out of options? No. Not yet! That's right, we're not out of cards yet. There's one we haven't tried. I shout to Al, who's desperately trying to get Demonbane operational. Why are the circuits taking so long to recover? Ow! What? Can't you see that I'm... The pages we got the other day, can we use them? Cthulhu? The Deus Machina, piloted by that Anticross called Tiberius, had used a fragment of Al to summon a powerful magic attack. We can use that power then, maybe. On the other hand, Al is looking distraught. It's a dangerous gamble. Even Beelzebub, the true Deus Machina, had to erect a powerful barrier before releasing its energy. That's how deadly Cthulhu is. Even a fragment had such power. If we're using my true power, then who knows what will happen? Yeah, but at this rate, we're kind of dead meat. We've got no choice, Al. Al closes her eyes, the difficulty of this decision evident on her face. When she looks at me again, her gaze is free of doubt. Alright, I'll release Cthulhu's power. Hell yeah! I don't know what'll happen. Its power won't be suppressed easily, but you must bear it, Kuru. Al gives me a fierce smile, but I can see the sweat on her forehead, and the fear twitching at the corners of her mouth. Seeing Al's expression terrifies me. But there's no backing down now. Nothing will come of running away. I force a smile of my own and I shout, "No problem." Dark clouds blot out the heavens, the wind howls with rage and the sea boils with fury. And in the midst of the cruel darkness that oppresses Innsmouth, a sun is born. A white light grows, swallowing Innsmouth's shores. Its radiance consumes the darkness, more cruel and merciless than even the raging storm. This is not the sun in heaven, bestowing its blessing upon all life. This is the sun of destruction, terrible and savage, and all in its path shall be smashed, rendered, and utterly annihilated. The sun expands, its roar drowning out even the thunder. This is the centre of the radiance, the nucleus of the white darkness, too blinding to be called light. The steel giant stands in the middle of the world-destroying inferno, as though the radiance is of its making. Though surrounded by raging destruction, though facing utter immolation, the giant continues to wrestle with the blazing fangs of the all-consuming god. The giant smiles brighter. The giant shines even brighter, its form beginning to lose shape and to become one with the light. Cthulhu! My, it's been some time since seeing his unpleasant face. From atop a high cliff, one set of eyes looks down upon the sun as it swallows the land. Naya's beautiful face twists in annoyance, the darkness deep within her eyes smouldering. A woman stands in the middle of the storm, surrounded by the drenching fury of the heavens, and she is watching the battle between the sea demon and Demonbane, with no care for the rain pelting her. She puffs up her cheeks and mutters to herself, "Oh, no fair, Kuru, borrowing the power of that god." But she playfully squints her eyes, the colour of darkness, and smiles. Are you ready for him? He has quite a temper, you know. And just then, the sun explodes. The light scatters wildly, covering the sea with its fury. It begins. You know what that to be is an excellent point to end this part. So, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next, which will be, I'm hoping, early next week. It depends entirely what my schedule's going to be like. You know, this is, you know, so as I say, parts of Demonbane and Hyperdimension Neptunia are going to be coming out when I get opportunities to record them. So I will do my best to keep them reasonably-ish, you know, regular, but I'll see what I can do. So, until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.